Dr. Sneha Anne Philip's disappearance is one of the most mysterious and heart-wrenching stories connected to the tragedy of 9/11. On the evening of September 10th, 2001, Sneha was last seen on security footage shopping at a department store in Lower Manhattan. She was captured calmly purchasing clothes and household items. But what happened after that moment remains a mystery that has haunted her family and investigators for over 2 decades. Sneha lived with her husband, Ron Lieberman, in Battery Park City, just blocks from the World Trade Center. She was a doctor, well regarded by colleagues, but her life had recently become more complex. Sneha had been suspended from her medical residency due to allegations of alcohol use and erratic behavior, which she denied. The tension was building between her and her husband, though the couple reportedly remained close. On the morning of September 11th, Sneha's husband Ron had left for work early. It wasn't until he returned home late that evening, after hours of chaos and destruction, that he realized something was terribly wrong. Sneha had never come home, and calls to her phone went unanswered. Ron immediately feared the worst. Had she been caught in the attacks on the World Trade Center? Did she rush to help, as a doctor, in the moments after the towers were hit? Initially, it seemed plausible that Sneha could have been among the victims lost in the rubble, aiding others during the catastrophe. Ron believed she may have run to the scene after seeing or hearing the attacks. However, there was no concrete evidence placing her at ground zero. She wasn't listed among the victims, and no remains were ever identified as hers. The investigation into Sneha's disappearance took a different turn when police began looking into her personal life. There were reports of tension in her marriage, rumors of her visiting clubs and spending nights away from home, and the lingering issues with her medical career. Some speculated that Sneha may have used the chaos of 9/11 as an opportunity to disappear intentionally, starting a new life under the cover of one of the darkest days in history. As the years passed, the mystery deepened. While Sneha's family remained convinced that she perished in the towers, authorities remained divided. Sneha's name was initially excluded from the official list of 9/11 victims due to a lack of direct evidence linking her to the tragedy. However, in 2008, after a long legal battle, Sneha was officially declared a victim of the 9/11 attacks, though many questions remain unanswered. Was Sneha caught up in the attacks, heroically running toward danger to help those in need? Or did she disappear for reasons unrelated to the events of that day? The uncertainty surrounding her final moments leaves a haunting gap in both her story and the larger narrative of 9/11. The truth of what happened to Sneha Anne Philip remains elusive, leaving us to wonder if we will ever truly know.